place between too much and too little. Well, I've had too much fun already, but I'm not done with the city yet. Looking at the Taiwanese culture, their song and dance and colorful traditions, it reminds me so much of our Bollywood films. And why not? They seem to know a great deal about our cinema. And when you've been brought up steeped in so much color, what's not to be happy about? Well, no wonder they are so happy and warm, just like us. Like they say, there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. India is synonymous with color, and color comes in the form of so many things. More often than not, it's the colorful representation of Hindi cinema which makes us brim with pride and joy and of course happiness. Having said that, even Taiwan isn't far behind on this. Being a country with such a rich heritage has years of culture it's based upon, and we are going to explore just that. Today is going to be a day filled with color and culture, but before we head into that, let's get something to begin the day with. Since I'm in a gourmet paradise for all things yummy, let's head to wherever leads my tummy. Wow, look at that. It's raining and the weather here reminds me of our weather back in India. Well, कोई भी city को efficient होने के लिए वहाँ का transportation needs to be extremely convenient. Just like back in India, we have so many options like rickshaws and taxis and buses and local trains. Usi tarah, even in Taiwan, there are amazing options. And the best part is that their metro system is ranked as one of the best in the world. Taipei Metro is hailed as the most reliable subway system in the world. With 117 stations, Taipei Metro transports 2 million people each day. It connects cities including Taipei and New Taipei. Trains are punctual close to 100% of the time, with fewer than 30 delays exceeding 5 minutes a year. Ridership on the Taipei Metro has nearly doubled in the past 8 years. Commuters compliment the trains for being clean, with priority seats available most of the time for those who need it. If my day begins in a fashion as orderly as this, then I don't know what it is like to have a bad day. Let's head to my next, so that the only thing rumbling is the thunder in the sky and not my stomach. The one thing I've realized that in Taiwan, no matter wherever you go, there is going to be a queue, but that makes it better because it's obviously worth the wait. And secondly, you feel like you've earned every bite of whatever it is you've decided to order. Indians are categorized as fussy eaters generally, but when they come to Taiwan, the only fuss will be about what all should I eat rather than what can I eat, as they'll know what a gourmet paradise is. In recent years, Taiwan has had frequent interactions with the budding New South countries, which has led to many Southeast Asian foods being introduced in Taiwan, which translates to there is plenty of options for all. If I had it my way, I would probably dedicate 2 days only to exploring the markets of Taiwan, because every time I'm done with one stall, I realize there's so much more left to see, to do, and most importantly, to buy. And the best part about shopping alone is you can spend all your time trying things, even if you don't end up buying them. But in my case, I try and buy, especially when the items in question are so gorgeous. Did you know that Taiwan is famous for its jade stone? There are actual markets just dedicated to selling and buying of jade stone, and here I am in one of them. Valued throughout Asia for its beauty and elegance, jade is an especially desired keepsake for visitors to Taipei, which has hundreds of stores specializing in jade, as well as the colossal weekend jade market. Jade remains important to several Taiwanese superstitions and traditions, and hence is the reason why you can find it in so many colors and types, making Taiwan the center for the international jade trade. My next destination is exploring a different type of tradition in Taiwan. I call it culture in a teacup.
We are right beside the beautiful Sun Moon Lake, and this is the place where the original Taiwanese Assam black tea was first born.
Tea farming is a very important industry in Taiwan and India. Both the countries are at the forefront when it comes to the promotion of the agricultural industry. There have been many interactions in the agricultural development between the two countries, including agricultural science, technology R&D, agricultural production and marketing, farmers' organizations, and agricultural finance.
Well, right now I'm at the beautiful Lukau Tea Farm in Nantou, which is near Sun Moon Lake. And I'm completely in my character of a tea farmer with my bamboo tea basket, which is known as a tsulao, and my bamboo tea hat, which will ensure that my skin is protected from any sunburn, which is known as a todi. Kya dhamakedar naam hai, maza aa gaya. Anyways, did you know Taiwan produces mainly 4 kinds of tea, which is black tea, green tea, white tea, and oolong tea. And interestingly, Taiwanese first tea was introduced from India, but now themselves they are so prosperous in tea production that they have their own varieties. Did you know that Taiwan actually makes about 20% of the world's oolong production? How cool is that?
Taiwan's tea production ranges from the early manual intensive picking to the combination of smart machinery and new agricultural knowledge, which in the recent years has not only optimized production but also produced high-quality tea.
You know, the speciality of this beautiful tea boutique is its black Assam tea, which was actually introduced by the Japanese from India. देखो हम Indians यहाँ पे भी पहुँच गए. But the good news is that the benefits of tea are not just reduced to consumption here, but also for skin care. Because the tea extracting technology here has progressed so much that they actually produce so many flavors and fragrances that are amazing for radiant skin.
During the general production process of tea in Taiwan, the tea loses its aroma. However, now the Taiwanese have developed a tea extract technology to retain this. During the drying process of the tea water and aroma are collected to make tea, which is then used for developing tea beer and masks. Taiwan has aced the usage of biomedical techniques, mixing it with the age-old traditions of skincare.
You know, जैसे हमें Ayurveda is a Bible for beauty, वैसे ही the Taiwanese love to indulge in their age-old nuskas for their beauty. Well, right now I'm going to head to the store because I want to check out the handmade tea processing.
Modern Taiwanese tea combines bartending to showcase the new style of presentation of tea in diverse colors. Many factors affect the characteristics of tea, including climate, altitude, water, and soil. But what separates them into the main varieties is the method of post-harvesting production.
Hi, welcome to Yukotam.
Shaman.
Toast.
Toast,
Yeah.
like the one you eat.
Yeah. A bit of Pepsi here.
Thank you. I'm definitely ready for tea. So what tea is this?
This one is Emerald Black Tea.
Emerald black tea.
Yep.
Okay, and is it quite popular here?
Very popular. As popular as the Taiwan Medicine.
Ah, okay. And where does it come from?
It's from Assam County.
From Assam?
Yep.
Ah, no doubt it's popular. Can I try some?
Of course. A second.
It's very light and subtle on the tongue. So how is this tea actually made? It's processed here, right? I'd love to see it. Can we go? All the tea leaves that I worked so hard on today.
Now I'm going to show you how do we roll the tea and make the tea. First,
Okay.
hold all the tea in your hands, like holding a bowl. Choose one direction like with clockwise or anti-clockwise. Just choose one direction.
Okay.
Rolling, celebrating, rolling and separating.
Okay, rolling and separating. Amazing. Can we try it together?
Of course.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Harder.
Harder, okay.
Yes. You're too tender.
Oh my god. I think I need some food for this.
It's down.
Okay.
Now I'm going to send your tea into the dry machine.
Okay, after you.
Okay.
So after rolling and drying, the perfect black tea should look like this.
Yes.
Brilliant. You know, it's very enlightening and refreshing to see that today this is one of the few places in the world which still knows how to manually roll their teas. But to do the kind of quantities that we need today, you do need machinery support. Well, thank you so much, Toast. I must say that I'm going to enjoy my tea even more now after knowing the amount of hard work that goes behind it. Thank you so much.
No. Thank you for coming here too. Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Strengthening the promotion of the new southward policy, Taiwan and India have signed a memorandum of agricultural cooperation. Mutual visits, academic research, and industrial exchanges and cooperation will promote the sustainable development of agriculture on both sides. This is another factor that will bring India and Taiwan closer than ever.
Well, roaming in a city like that has its own charm, and I'm completely enjoying my time. But I'm also a little restless because there is so much to do and such little time. And honestly, the next place that I'm heading to is going to amp up even your excitement. And you will believe me when you see it. Let's go. The beautiful Sun Moon Lake, and it is called so because it is shaped like the sun on the eastern side and like the moon on the western side. कहा जाता है कि यहाँ के inhabitants actually discovered this place while chasing a white deer. And when they actually came to this lake, they were so taken in by the abundant wildlife and the lush greenery that they decided to relocate to the lakeside. Well, if it was me, I'd have probably done the same thing.
The Sun Moon Lake shore has been inhabited by the Thao Aboriginal tribe since the Qing dynasty. The lake and its surrounding countryside has been designated as one of the 13 national scenic areas in Taiwan. But I think it is the natural beauty, Aboriginal culture, the ease of access, and of course, developed tourist infrastructure that makes the Sun Moon Lake so popular.
Well, this place is a popular tourist destination, and for many reasons. For one, the adventurous kinds can just hike through this greenery because there's some amazing foot trails through those mountains. And if you just want to relax, you can boat around and enjoy the calmness of this lake.
If all my days began like this, then who has the time for sadness? मैं तो शायद यही की हो गई हूँ. और क्यों नहीं? एक अपनापन सा लगने लगा है मुझे. However, my next place is going to pull me closer into the Taiwanese culture.
If progress is the heart of a nation, then culture is its heartbeat. अब किसी भी शहर को अच्छी तरह से जानना हो तो वहाँ की कोई मूवी देख लो, या फिर वहाँ का खाना खा लो, या फिर बेस्ट एक दोस्त बना लो. अब हम इंडियंस को ही देख लो. हमारी रगों में तो बॉलीवुड है, किताबों में रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर है और दिल में बहुत सारी दोस्ती है. वाह वाह, क्या डायलॉग है. अब जितनी क्रिएटिव मेरी लाइंस है, उतनी ही क्रिएटिव मेरे पीछे ये बिल्डिंग है. इट्स द नेशनल टाइचुंग थिएटर, a perfect amalgamation of arts, theatre and creativity.
The Taichung Opera House, also called as the National Taichung Theatre, makes promoting performing arts as its central mission. As a cultural venue, it is also responsible for holding free cultural activities, curating visual arts exhibitions, while enabling people to listen to the music and read performing arts magazines and related books. The Metropolitan Opera House of Taichung has a representative meaning of culture, art and economy in terms of the style of a city and the development of urban culture. It's a music park where architecture and gardens are integrated into one. Visitors can go to the park whilst feeling the charm of the musical venue as they enter the theatre.
Today I found out one more similarity between Indians and Taiwanese. And that is कि हम दोनों ही अपने आर्ट्स और परफॉर्मेंसेस को लेके बहुत एक्साइटेड हो जाते हैं. इमेजिन अगर ये दो कल्चर्स ऑन स्क्रीन मिले तो क्या धमाका हो जाए. According to International Intellect Ratio of the world, Taiwanese are some of the greatest minds. Well, हर innovation पहले एक idea होता है, जिस पे किसी को faith होता है that this is possible. अब जब सर आइजैक न्यूटन के सर पे एप्पल गिरा था, तो वो पेड़ को नहीं पूछ पाए थे unfortunately कि what is gravity. But fortunately today we live in a world where all information is available to us. Right now we are at Hutushan Innovation Hub, जो Taiwanese technology का मैक्का है.
Under one of the 5+2 Innovative Industries Plan, the Asian Silicon Valley Development Plan, this facility is an R&D and startup center for the autonomous vehicles and Internet of Things sectors. Taiwan and India work very closely in the high-tech IC industry. Similarly, this park is reserved for developers of smart cars, information security technology, and other AI applications, and is now gearing up for autonomous cars. It expects to become a pioneer in the flourishing autonomous transportation field.
You know, हम Indians हमेशा एक चीज मिस करते हैं और वो है सुकून. आजकल की लाइफ इतनी फास्ट पेस्ड हो गई है कि एक मिनट की शांति ढूंढना मुश्किल हो जाता है. I mean, I used to always wonder if there's any way to meditate while you navigate. Well, looks like Taiwan has already figured that out.
The Taoyuan municipal government cooperates with the Hutushan Innovation Park of the Central Asia and Shibuya project planning. There's a self-driving small bus in the park for manufacturers to test various hardware and software equipment. There are currently 10 self-driving test scenarios and computer simulation aid tests.
Right now we are at a place called Addiction. It's a restaurant which also adjoiningly has one of the biggest fresh fish markets in Taiwan. And you know what the best part is? ये सारे produce local है, यानी कि got from local Taipei waters. And whatever you pick, be it the crab or the lobster or the fish, they will serve it to you fresh on your table. I mean, you have to watch this to believe the sizes of these things. They are massive and I'm sure they're going to taste great.
Taiwan has a reputation as one of the best places in the world to enjoy seafood, with scores of seafood restaurants in Taipei alone. The island has a strong fishing heritage ranging from street food to fine dining. This place combines a fish market, supermarket, and 3 seafood restaurants all under one roof. It's a great place to find fresh seafood, and you won't find anywhere like it in the city.
One of the best parts about being in Taipei are their night markets. Ordinary streets burst into colorful life at dusk and continue until midnight. Right now, I'm at the Ninja Food Market, which is known for the local varieties of food all on one street. Let's go.
night market is a special scene of Taiwan. It is an important representation of Taiwan's local culture. This is like Taiwan ki khao gali. At the night market, one can eat, buy, and play while eating some more. It is one of the most distinctive imprints of Taiwan. The night market is mostly located in the transportation hubs, temple fairs, and marketplaces, and is the most popular place to be at. The food stalls gathered in the night market have long passed the test of time, and since word of mouth is so strong here, they have remained and prospered over the years. Convenience of eating and shopping in night market is of course accompanied by environment problems such as garbage littering. But with the rise of environmental awareness, the Taiwan night market are clean and comfortable, with volunteers picking up garbage every hour. Taiwan's waste separation and recovery rate of 57% has been appreciated by the international media. The hygienic preparation of pork is 100% safe from the African swine fever and the foot and mouth disease of pigs, which had affected many countries. It is under control in Taiwan, and one can eat freely regardless of being a local or a tourist. Their restricted use of plastic policy results have made Taipei night markets into an environmental protection tableware. This is the highest level of cleanliness, especially on the roads where garbage disposal is done systematically. Even preparing for meals is hassle-free, as the water used in preparation is filtered and devoid from pollutants. We Indians attach great importance to our diet and are invariably careful about what we eat, but not here. Because with the variety offered here, I think I'll have to come to Taiwan every year just to make a food pilgrimage. Pay homage to this heaven of flavors. किसी ने सही कहा है, इंसान के दिल का रास्ता पेट से गुजर कर जाता है, and Taiwan stays true to the statement in every way. Exciting, inviting, fascinating. Words fall short to describe Asia's best-kept secret, Taiwan. As you ramble across the streets of Taipei, you embrace the energy, the hustle and bustle, and the liveliness the city exerts, and you'd be convinced Taiwan is all about the city life. Little did you know that just half an hour away, you would be completely immersed in serenity and peace. Refreshing and fun, competent and authentic. When one country seems to have everything encapsulated in it, how can one visit suffice? More importantly, how do we leave this small piece of unadulterated beauty without taking it with us? Until next time, I leave a piece of my heart back in Taiwan.